in the finishing stages of the build. We've been now working for probably 2 months, hopefully handovers next week.
We initiated the programme term 3, trialled it out of year 7s, and we've been making improvisations with the space we've got because the centre isn't quite ready yet. However, it's been really valuable having this space where the students can come, feel safe, feel welcome, feel engaged in what we're doing.
The space is just a space. Yeah, it looks pretty, but it's the pedagogy and it's the staff that are working with the students on their skills and how they now transition that back into a mainstream class to benefit their learning. The outcomes already in an environment that's not an ideal environment has still been outstanding with some great results with the kids, and they're enjoying it, which is the ultimate.
FlexiSpace offers that opportunity to recognise the needs of those students and probably more importantly recognise the unmet needs of students that sometimes in a mainstream class aren't dealt with as directly, and they can manifest in student behaviour, pulls them out of learning, makes them avoid reaching out for help. Every student who steps into a FlexiSpace program has a focus plan that is created in partnership with them, with their teacher, with the youth worker who's based in the program as well. It's a working fluid document that's going to help them transition back into mainstream classes.
Best thing in running the program without the infrastructure is that it's been successful. We've seen that, we know how it works, we've learnt some critical lessons around how the program will work.
I've got a great belief that FlexiSpace can be successful and will be successful. I feel there may be a few little teething problems and a few things to explore.
The FlexiSpace program is something that they flex in and out of, but there's a big focus on transition, getting back into the classroom and knowing that if they fall, there's an opportunity to come back in with the support programs that Flexi offers.
Now our challenge with the transition period coming up is to take that tremendous best practice model into mainstream teachers that are going to be working back with these students again. And that's up to the staff who have got off their own back and they want to actually collaborate with their peers because it's working. And they want to help their peers out. And that's, for me, is going to be great to try and change culture in other classes across the school.
The benefits we've seen is in the program, and probably need to reiterate that the program and the teachers within it, utilising a range of different skill sets, that's where the benefits have been.
We've seen, I think across the board, 100% of students have got some green data in what we're looking at, and so because we're seeing benefits, it's just motivating all of us to keep putting the effort in and keep pushing forward.
This will be a case study in how well and how we can teach in other classrooms. So the benefit of this, and we didn't originally get into FlexiSpace for it, but it was that we can film these lessons and then we can take the professional development from what's happening in this space across the school. So the culture change is going to be massive, and it's already started.
The next challenge and step for us, I guess, is to just make that common practice in every single classroom, which is the ultimate. It's always the golden arrow, but if we can get anywhere near that, it would be great because it's going to help kids. And it's going to bring us back to what really matters, and that's students being socially, emotionally prepared to come to school, feel comfortable and learn.
We want success for every single student coming through because the long-term success of those students, it is about them, but we're talking about the impact that can have on their families and certainly on the greater community. When we look at the cost of students who are disengaged from schooling and remain disengaged, we're talking about certainly a massive financial cost, but a social cost as well. I would like to see us at a point 2 or 3 years down the track where we've been able to upskill multiple staff across the school in the principles of the Berry Street education model, and with knowing what works in this classroom and works with these students, so we basically have a better mainstream education for all of those students.